If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. Ted Williams is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Nope,
and he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No,
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Past battles with Scherzer, has got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Up next to the bat, the right fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's outside.
Alonso on at first, nobody out. Pitch popped up. Under it is done. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Eaton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Digging in, Tom Murphy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Into the box now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. No one can make a play, and the first Nationals hit is going to be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Adam Eaton will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Lined into right, a base hit. Turner is on his way home. He scores, and the Nationals have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Soto is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Adam Dunn. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Pirela. Fouled off. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Fly ball out toward left center field. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Fastball well outside.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The 7th fielder, number 3, Billy.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. From the stretch. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the throw in gets away from him.
The left fielder, number 9.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Ted Williams, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Turner is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. On to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Turner fields it cleanly. And that'll plate the runner from third as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Well, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hugh. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Michael Conforto is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 3 runs already home here. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Nats 1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
The third baseman.
Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lifted in the air to center field. Hamilton is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A bouncer up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Howie Kendrick will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Anibal Sanchez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 19, Anibal Sanchez.
Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
The catcher, number 2.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
2-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate now, Jose Pirela. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Comes set, and the 0-1. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Mets lead this one 5-1. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Adam Eaton
Is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Now batting, Juan Soto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. Now a 5-2 game.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there. Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run home run for Adam Dunn. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Swing and a line drive, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Starlin Castro.
So here's Starlin Castro. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll take a look at ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 6 full. Mets out in front, 5-4. Seventh inning ready to roll, and in to hit next the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game National League wild card playoff between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these 2 ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wild card matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to 1 game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. 1 game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Max Scherzer gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Billy Hamilton digging in now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the Nationals will have to deal with his great wheels on base from the get-go.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Ted Williams.
Stepping in, Ted Williams. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Turner's under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third.
That is first. The first baseman, Pete.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Pete Alonso is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but just foul. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Castro has it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ballgame. Jacob deGrom is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Stepping in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under this one. 1 gone. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, no left fielder.
Here now is Juan Soto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now, Michael Conforto. Past battles with Scherzer. He's collected 11 hits in 37 tries. He's also taken him deep 4 times. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And right into the shift. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
To the plate now, Eduardo Nunez, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Tom Murphy is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here now the 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Jose Pirela would be next. And this is lined softly to the left side, but foul. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Adam Dunn.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. The pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first takes care of done as the shift does its job, and there's one away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he lifts it in the air to right field. Conforto will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth. Not shortstop. Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Line towards center field. Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Pirela. First delivery to him on the way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Striding into the box, Jacob deGrom. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 3, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Now a bunt attempt here. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled off. 1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
A lot of traffic hitting a base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. A 1 pitch on its way. Line, but speared on a hop. Segura for 1. On to Dunn, and it's in time, so they roll a pair to end the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A ball and a strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 2-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes,
as he puts it on the ground to third.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Standing in, Max Scherzer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And there's ball 2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Still 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ted Williams.
This game is rolling right along.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
1-0.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. High in the air out to center field.
Turner's under it.
He's got it one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
So striding forward now, Ahmed Rosario. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. This is flared out towards second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Striding in, Ted Williams. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
There's a danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0, swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
So here's Pete Alonso.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And that is through into left field, a base hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wander Suero will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Wilmer Defoe will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing third base and batting 9, number 1, Wilmer.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And that'll add an insurance run there from second to make this a 6-4 game. Now, Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Mets lead it 6-4. Robert Gesellman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Robert Gesellman.
Last half of the 7th here, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside and low, 2-1.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Oh, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, Matt, credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Settling in now, Adam Eaton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Brad Brach takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 29, Brad Brach.
Adam Dunn will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Mets 6 and the Nationals 5. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
ball. That's out.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
One ball.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Turner is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
In now, Tom Murphy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Second baseman, Jose Pirela.
Standing in now, Jose Pirela. He grounds it sharply to third. And the throw on to Dunn gets him for the second out. J.D. Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Including for New York. Number 28, J.D. Davis.
Bounce it to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Nationals 5. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dylan Betances.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is there. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's set and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. And if the Nationals decide to pinch hit here, there you get a look at what remains on their bench to choose from.
Victor Robles will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Victor Robles.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Betances rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And look out as this runs up and spins him out of the way.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now in the box, Wilmer Defoe. Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead. Edwin Diaz enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Here now is Trey Turner, and he fouls this one off. Diaz. Two out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. 9th inning coming up. The Nationals lead it 8-7. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Leading off to the net, the center fielder, number 3, Billy Hamilton.
Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-1. Line drive to left. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Digging in, Ted Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Hard ground ball to third. A tag for one. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
Tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. The lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes.